While many of us may be familiar with the LGBTQ acronym, there seems to be a lot of confusion around gender and sexual identity. In order to fully grasp the rainbow terminology, one must first understand the difference between biological sex, gender identity, and sexual orientation. Biological sex refers to the reproductive organs each of us is born with, whether male, female, or intersex. Gender identity refers to the gender each of us identifies with and expresses themselves as. One may identify as a man or a woman, both, or neither. While gender identity describes who you go to bed as, sexual orientation refers to who you go to bed with or without, and this is where the first three letters of the alphabet come in. The L stands for lesbian, which refers to the sexual attraction between women. The G stands for gay, which refers to the sexual attraction between the same sex, most commonly between men. B stands for bisexual, which is a sexual attraction towards two or more genders, commonly towards both male and females. T, on the other hand, stands for transgender, which refers to a gender identity that does not physically or mentally match the gender assigned at birth. The term transsexual comes in when surgery or hormones have been used to align a person's physical appearance to their gender identity. And Q stands for queer, an umbrella term that includes all the different terms of the LGBT+ community. As our world is transitioning towards a more inclusive and accepting direction in regards to the LGBTQ+ community, new rainbow terms keep getting added. For instance, asexual refers to people who are not attracted to any gender. This is different to agender, which refers to people who do not identify as male nor female. Pansexual, on the other hand, refers to the attraction regardless of sex or gender. Pansexuals are in a sense gender blind, as they tend to focus on personality instead. Some argue that this sexual orientation differs to bisexuality in that it is more inclusive of transgender and agender people. Alright, we have all these terms and the world is slowly becoming more and more familiar with them, but what do we actually do with them? Isn't the use of all these different terms just another way of putting people back into boxes instead of broadening our perception of gender and sexuality? Here to answer these questions is Anna from Queer Sounds.
Well, I think it's a good thing when new words are being invented. I mean, obviously, it will give people who identify with a certain word a sense of validation. Labels are useful. Labels help people. I mean, that definitely goes for me as well. Like, I definitely find solace in the fact that there is a word to describe who I am. You've got the chance to define yourself, and if you don't want to define yourself, other people will still try and go and define you. So by picking a specific word to describe yourself, you're actually claiming the right to define yourself.
So next time you meet someone, don't be so quick to pick their box for them, because the only thing that is certain about the spectrum is that it is versatile, helpful, and endless. Let's all be kind, understanding, and accepting of one another instead.